Man, boy. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lotus Asakura, the one who never knows best and the one who knows a little bit of rest, because I just woke up from a nap and there's like a ton of stuff to talk about. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to drop like 6 videos in the next 2 days because it's a lot going on in the world of games right now when you talk about anime and fighting games. And we got some Marvel Tokon stuff to take a look at, man. I'm hyped. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and jump over to the monitor. First things first, we have the opening movie for Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Tomorrow, this game is finally playable, and I just keep getting more hype, and more hype. Last couple of days, you guys know I've been spamming the Marvel Tokon content. Can you tell the game I'm the most excited for? You know, in the upcoming days, I got a lot of eggs in that basket. I really hope that I'm in love and infatuated with that game because man. So, but before we get in, you know, a couple of days ago, I uploaded a video going over the first 4 of the character guides. And in that video, I mentioned that, like, I don't know if they're gonna get them all out in time because they've been dropping these really slowly and the pacing was weird, blah, blah, blah. They picked up the pace a lot. They've dropped like, I don't know, like 7 of them in the last 2 days. So I will continue to cover those in some form or fashion. I will get around to those because I'm sure you guys want to see me react to like the Blade one and Magneto and Storm. Well, I mean, Storm we've already had, but just because she's a character I'm interested in. You know, they dropped a lot of the good ones. And then also, you know, yesterday I dropped my top 10 most wanted DLC characters, and we may not have gotten that reveal for that first season 1 DLC at that Comic-Con panel. But first things first, we gonna get to that. But let's take a look at this opening movie because I am of the opinion that openings in games don't hit the way they used to. Like, I remember growing up playing like a Budokai 3 and you know how iconic that theme is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like getting the, you know, the cinematics that were made specifically for that game. A lot of games just don't have openings anymore, and then when they do, they're either very lackluster in terms of the actual like cinematic itself or the song. Like, I was pretty underwhelmed with Sparking Zero in that respect, specifically because of like the, you know, the Tenkaichi series in the past, right? So I'm hoping this one hits. I'm hoping this one hits. So let's go ahead and tap in. I know this isn't an anime game, but it's anime adjacent. Anime. Oh, this is about to be worth every copyright strike. Woo! Woo! This is dead ass anime opening. Yo, son, this is so gas. This is straight up an anime opening. Oh my god. Oh, this song is fire. This just lived up. This just broke every expectation that I had for it. This has lived up to every hope that I was hoping. Hey, yo, whoa. Yo, son, that was straight up an anime opening. Okay, so nothing could have prepared me for how hard that was about to go. Yes, more of that. More of that, man. Like, why games don't be going hard like this no more? I mean, some games do, you know what I'm saying? But like a lot of games, they kind of skimp on that nowadays. And yeah, that's fire. That's fire. I like that a lot. That has to be the best opening of any game I've played. Well, I did play the beta technically, but like of any game that I can think of, like in recent memory, man, that was gas. That was, yeah. I will be letting that rock on many a stream. I'm gonna let you know right now. You gonna turn on a lot of Lotus Asakura streams, and that's gonna be playing at the beginning of the stream. Which, by the way, if you don't follow the stream, link is always in the description down below. Twitch.tv/Lotus Asakura. You know the vibes, YKTV. Like I said, I do multi-stream sometimes, but I stream way more on Twitch than I do on YouTube. So if you want to catch all the streams, that's where you gotta be. Especially if you want to watch the Marvel Tokon. All right, so we got that. Now, you know what we're here for. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls Year 1 DLC character, Phoenix Cyclops. If you saw my top 10 most wanted characters, Cyclops was number 6 on that list. Now I see that this trailer is very short, so it's probably just gonna be a little bit of a teaser. We got the Sentinels, okay.
Listen to me. You will do nothing but reduce
Storm.
everyone to ash.
No, I can control it for long enough to do what I have to.
Son.
I will save you.
He looks so cold. Loki look like a football player. My man got them broad shoulders, like he got them pads on. Nah, this is wow.
The new age of the Phoenix begins now.
Oh man, that's fire. This is a little Phoenix symbol over here. That's gas. Oh man, so fall 2026, no specific release date or anything like that, but that, yeah, no, he looks good. So we get like no gameplay, no, we don't even get to see like the full model, but I mean, yeah. Like I said, I mentioned in the video that there was going to be a panel at Comic-Con today where we were very likely going to get at least one, if not all 4 of the first season characters revealed. And that's why I wanted to make sure that I got my video out beforehand, because I was like, well, if they're going to start revealing DLC characters, I want to make sure that I got my list out. I guess it wouldn't have been the end of the world, because like I could have just been like, well, I got Cyclops, he was on the list, but I just could have replaced him with somebody else. You know, by the way, I worked really hard on getting that video out, and in my haste, I forgot to do my honorable mentions. You know what I'm saying? And I had a few honorable mentions, one of which was Elektra, another one was Silver Surfer, Rogue, Dazzler, and there was one more that I was going to include on the list that I forgot off the top of my head. But I've seen the comments and you guys spoke a lot about a lot of different characters. White Tiger is one of the characters I was originally thinking about, but then again, when you think about Wolverine and Black Panther already being in the game, and I already had a few characters that were like that on the list, I was like, I'd rather have some of these ones. So like I said, if you've seen the list, you've seen the list. If you didn't, it'll probably be linked as like a title card at the end of this video. But no, Phoenix Cyclops looks super sick. The black and the red, the visor. I don't actually know a whole lot about Phoenix Cyclops specifically, so we might have to take a look into that a little bit in this video. But before we do that, we do have one of those little PlayStation blog posts we can take a look at. Normally I do those like separately, but we can do it all in one in this video, since obviously we have a lot less to like break down and talk about when it comes to like this teaser and the opening cinematics. So let me go ahead and get that pulled up. All right, so here we have it. Phoenix Cyclops revealed as Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls' first year 1 DLC character. And this was just revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. Hello everyone, I'm Takeshi Yamanaka, producer of Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Earlier today at SDCC, we hosted the panel Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls Behind the Battle, where we shared several new announcements and updates about the game. Today, I would like to recap those reveals here on PlayStation Blog. Phoenix Cyclops confirmed as the first year 1 additional character, and yeah man, he come on son. We're excited to announce that Phoenix Cyclops, voiced by Ray Chase, will be the first additional character joining Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls as part of year 1 content. I wonder if you will potentially get alternate costumes that just have him as a more classic version of Cyclops, even though he's Phoenix Cyclops. Maybe not, because I know that they are separate. I think this is a more not so good guy version of Cyclops, but like I said, I'm gonna learn more about Phoenix Cyclops. Cyclops is one of Marvel's most iconic X-Men leaders in Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. However, this version of Cyclops draws inspiration from his Phoenix 5 incarnation from Avengers vs. X-Men, putting a bold new look infused with the fiery cosmic power of the Phoenix Force. In addition to powerful optic blasts and exceptional hand-to-hand combat abilities that define the character. I'm glad to hear this, because I wasn't really certain how they would handle his character and if they'd lean more into the optic blast to make him a zoner, but they're saying he's got exceptional hand-to-hand combat abilities. So I'm really interested to see his kit, because like I talked about in my wishlist video, Cyclops is obviously playable in Marvel vs. Capcom, but in MVC, he's just a Shoto with optic blast, basically. And so I really want to see how they implement him in this game. I'm looking forward to it like a lot. Like I said, he was number 6 on my list. And the only reason why I brought him down, because originally he was, I want to say like 3rd or 4th on my list. And I brought him down just because I was like, well, I don't really know what type of like combat, like type of gameplay he gonna have for sure outside of like optic blast stuff, which is really cool, but I don't want that to be like all his kit is, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. I don't know when we gonna get to see actual gameplay, but hey man, I'm looking forward to it. We get to play this game tomorrow, boy, and then in 2 more weeks we get to, I'm locked in, I'm tapped in. Anyway, this Cyclops also possesses the Phoenix Force, so expect Scott Summers to bring the heat. We'll have more to share about how these abilities are incorporated into his gameplay, so please stay tuned for future updates on his fighting style. Oh, I definitely will. Then we have a high-octane anime opening, and an anime opening it certainly is. Have you had a chance to watch our newly revealed opening movie? For this opening, we set out to combine the spirit of classic fighting openings with the charm and energy of beloved anime openings from the early 2000s. We hope you'll enjoy the world created through its animation and rock-inspired theme song. The opening movie, as well as the cinematic sequences featured throughout episode mode, were produced by the Japanese animation studio Sanzigen. Like our team, Sanzigen continues to push the boundaries of high-quality 2.5D expression, and they did a remarkable job bringing the world of Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls to life. Boy, I'll say. The opening theme song features two iconic Japanese rock vocalists, Keiko Terada of Shoya and Mayu of Nemophila. Their powerful and captivating dual vocals bring an even greater sense of energy and excitement to the game. The lyrics were written by Kanata Okajima, while composition and arrangement were handled by Meg from Meg Metal. The opening animation was directed by Daisuke Suzuki of Sanzigen. As a passionate Marvel fan himself, Suzuki's enthusiasm can be felt through the entire production. We hope you enjoy the opening movie, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on social media. Is this an alternate? It is. Oh my god. Insomniac Games collaboration costumes. They're doing a costume in Tokon that is inspired by Wolverine's costume in the new like standalone Wolverine game. That's kind of sick. So would they do vice versa? We can use the Marvel Tokon costume in the Wolverine game. That'd be really cool. What does it say on the side? Art bleed was success. Oh, okay, it's just like that. Original design by Insomniac Games, Marvel Games. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I will be playing Wolverine most likely. Although I will say I like his, you know, original costume in the game more than the Insomniac costume. But it is really cool. This is an option. I know it's going to be a big game for a lot of people, and I'll probably be picking it up and playing it myself. Don't expect content on it because I don't really plan on like making videos or anything like that. I may or may not stream my playthrough, but it might just be a for me kind of game, because I think those are important to have as well, but we'll see. Through our collaboration with Insomniac Games, we're pleased to bring costumes inspired by the worlds of Wolverine to Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Wolverine Battle Reborn suit will be available starting September 1st, and all players will be able to download it at no additional cost. Oh, and it's free. That's what's up. That's dope. During development, we had the opportunity to visit Insomniac Games Studio and share an in-development version of the game with their team. Their valuable feedback and advice were a tremendous source of encouragement throughout development, and we'd like to once again thank everyone at Insomniac Games for their support. As previously announced, the Ultimate Edition also includes a costume inspired by the Advanced Suit 2.0 featured in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Historically, alternate costumes have been relatively limited in Arc System Works titles. With Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, however, we've placed a much greater emphasis on costumes development as one of the ways players can enjoy their favorite characters in new ways. I love that. I love that. I know some people feel very strongly about microtransactions and additional content and costumes and everything like that. Look, man, just given the times and the day and age that we live in, like it just is what it is. I'm somebody that for a game like this, I want as much of that stuff as you can throw at me. The more characters, stages, costumes, hell, even soundtracks you can add into the game, the better, in my opinion. And if I gotta pay a little bit of cheddar for it, I will. You know, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We have plans to continue adding a variety of costumes in the future, so please look forward to what's ahead. Like, and we kind of already knew that just based off what we've seen up to this point. And you know, the fact that we're seeing the alternate costume for Captain America, for Storm, for Doom, for Spider-Man, now with Wolverine. So I can't wait to see what else they pump out, because obviously so many of these characters have so many different variations. They can also create like original costumes like they did for the, you know, the base version of these characters in the first place. But even beyond that, you know, extra colors. And like I said, there's so many different like variants and forms and looks for so many of these characters. So they have like a damn near infinite supply of things that they can do. And they're only going to have more with the more characters that they add. So join our open beta on July 24th. And I most certainly will. Officially available August 26th. Launch is now just around the corner, and we're excited to welcome players to the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls open beta, taking place from July 24th through July 26th. The open beta will be available to everyone on PlayStation 5, consoles, and PC. In addition, while we originally planned for the open beta roster to include 15 characters, we've decided to make Green Goblin playable as well. So now the only characters that won't be playable are Deadpool, Loki, Hulk, and who am I forgetting? Deadpool, Loki, Hulk, and Carnage. So yeah, that's pretty dope. We hope you'll take this opportunity to experience our team-based battles firsthand with a diverse roster of heroes and villains. They're offering a lot in this beta. This beta is basically just like an old school demo, because they have almost the entire roster. You'll have training mode, you'll have episode battle. I mean, like, they're offering a lot. So that's really cool. To be your final opportunity to play the game for free before launch. So if you're considering picking up Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, we encourage you to not miss this chance. As we count down the launch, we'll also be sharing special countdown illustrations created by members of the development team and an exciting lineup of Marvel guest artists. Oh, that sounds dope. I can't wait to see that. We hope you'll enjoy these as well. For us, launch day is not the finish line, it's the starting point. They saying all the right things, man. They saying all the right things. Following release, we're planning a variety of updates, including new characters, new stages, and more. Your enthusiasm and support continue to inspire us every day. Thank you for supporting Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, and we look forward to seeing you in the fight. There you have it, man. Phoenix Cyclops' DLC, a sick-ass opening movie for the game. Open beta starts tomorrow. I will be live playing the hell out of this game. and I'm excited. I am so excited, man. I'm so excited, bro. The trail's coming off the stop. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all those content that I'll bring you. And with all that being said, it's pretty much off today. And remember, nothing can happen to you swing the bat. Later.